Hi everyone, and welcome to the first Excel tutorial for IT 101. Today we're going to teach you a little bit about working with Excel and getting to know Excel. So, to open Excel, the first thing you're going to do is navigate to the Start button on your desktop. In the search field, type in Excel. Select Microsoft Excel 2010. So this is the Excel start screen. I'm going to go get some data. Okay, so we've got some data from Google. So, this is what Excel is for. Excel is for analyzing data. Now, this doesn't really tell us very much. There's not much we can do with this. So, why don't we go ahead and insert a row and we'll put titles in it. I'm going to right-click on the row number and select Insert. This is the date. The opening, high, low, the close, and the volume of trades. Okay, so there. That's a little bit better. Now our numbers mean something. I'm going to add another row, and another way to do this is to select the entire second row and then just press the Insert button over here. Okay, so you'll notice that there's one entry here in particular, cell F7. It's just a whole bunch of pound signs, but when you look up in the formula bar, there's actually a number there. What this means is that column F is not wide enough to display the entire number. There's a couple ways to fix this. The simplest is to simply double-click on the column border here between F and G, and that will auto-size that column to fit the widest number in it. Another way to do that, I'm going to go ahead and undo. Another way to do that is to go over to Format and click on column width. So it's currently 8.11 characters wide, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to 15. Okay, so now everything fits. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is add some usable data to our spreadsheet. So right now we have all these different volumes of trades on given days, but we want to see how much trading has been done in total. So we're going to use a function in Excel. And there's a couple ways to enter a function. The easiest way is to simply select a cell and hit the equals key. So the equals key is what you always hit to start a function, and we're going to use the sum function. We're going to open the parenthesis, and we're going to highlight the range of cells that we want to sum. In our case, that's all the cells in the volume column. I'm going to close the parenthesis and hit enter. There we go. Just over 60 million trades. Going to add a little total label there. Alright, so now we've got some interesting data. Next thing I'm going to show you is how to select a range. So a range is simply a group of cells. So in this case, I've selected cells A3 through F19. And in this name box here, I can go ahead and name these data. So now whenever I select that same group of cells, as it were, that's data. Now that's not super important right now, but when we start working with some more advanced features in Excel, naming ranges is going to be a very good practice to have. So, I'm going to teach you how to rename a sheet, and that's as simple as right-clicking on the sheet, choosing Rename, and typing in the new name. I'm going to call this Google Year to Date, and hit the Enter key. Done. Okay. Now we're going to talk about text wrapping. If I were to change the title of this column to date of trade. See how this gets cut off here, and all I see is really date of tra? That's not really what I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back in and edit the text in that cell, and I'm going to hold down the Alt key on my keyboard, and I'm going to hit Enter. Now, when I exit out of that cell, you'll see that the text is wrapped, so that the column width stays the exact same, but the row height changed. Excellent. And the last thing that we're going to go over is an additional way to do a sum. Instead of typing in the formula like we did, Excel has an AutoSum function. And all you have to do to use that is to highlight the cell where you wish the sum to be displayed and hit the AutoSum button from the ribbon. Now we will double check to confirm just to make sure that it's picked the right cells to sum up. And in our case, it looks like it has, so we're just going to hit Enter. And there you go, the same number. That, my friends, is a brief introduction to working with Excel. If you have any further questions, ask your professor or come and see us all in the CIS Sandbox. We look forward to working with you. Thanks very much and have a great day.